Hello and welcome to my brand new London vlog. So initially I set out to film this video by showing you guys a beautiful sunset chase I did, and it did turn out to be a great success, but more on that later in the video. But what happened was I started editing the video and realized it was only 3 minutes long and it kind of lacked substance to me. It just felt too short to be a comprehensive vlog, so I thought I'd also take the opportunity to talk to you guys a bit. So yeah, I want to talk about my recent experience in Norway. So I just got back from there this week. Had an amazing trip, saw some really beautiful locations and got some great photos along the way as well. But along with those great photos came a few failures as well. And those are the ones I want to address. So recently I went out and bought myself a wide angle lens, namely the 18mm Milvus lens by Zeiss. Beautiful lens, does an amazing job, but because it was so brand new and it was one of my first times using it in Norway, I didn't quite know the ropes of it yet, and that resulted in me making quite a fatal error. So what happened was I ended up stacking too many filters, and because the wide angle has such a wide angle of view, the filters were creating kind of like a tunnel vision, and then in the end that caused a lot of vignetting in the photos, and I just have this thick black frame on the outside and just looks like I'm shooting through a tunnel, yeah, through this circular hole in the middle. So there's a bit of a fail. I managed to kind of fix them in post-production a little bit, but that error could have easily been avoided. And that's exactly what I want to address. How could I have avoided this mistake and make sure I don't make this mistake again, and hopefully you don't make this kind of mistake in future either. So yeah, what I've kind of come to conclude is, had I just bought this lens a little bit earlier, not straight ahead of the trip, I could have had a lot more time to experiment around with it in my home ground, which is London, and it's not as crucial if you're making a mistake at home as it is when you travel halfway across the world to take photos. So could have gotten to the ropes of the lens a bit better, learned it a lot more, started using some filters with it, and I would have easily spotted this mistake already and could have avoided it come Norway. Another way I could have avoided this mistake is by reviewing my photos, okay, which isn't always possible because sometimes you're in the moment and you just got to keep getting the shots. So take that advice with a pinch of salt, that's not always possible. But another way I could have avoided this, and I think this is something I want to do going forward when I go on trips. So I wouldn't discourage anybody to keep experimenting. Get new gear, get out there, try new things, and you might improve as a photographer. In fact, you probably will. And you might get some new results and push your boundaries, and that's exactly what photography is about, experimenting. So I'm not saying stop experimenting, but alongside the experimenting, maybe take some backup shots. Rely on the tactics and the techniques you're already familiar with and you've already mastered, so that when you're halfway across the world taking beautiful photos in beautiful places, you at least have that fallback option and you can deliver a standard of quality that you're accustomed to, and that won't result in any disappointment. So yeah, that would be my advice. Experiment a lot, but also go for some fall-safe options that will definitely deliver. Anyway, that was my little speech for today. And I felt it important to make that little speech because at least that way this vlog has a take-home message. But let's head out there in London and let's go enjoy a little beautiful sunset mission. Got some little cinematics planned out for you guys and some beautiful shots that I got that night. Hope you enjoy. So just got out of the tube and the weather is looking perfect. Hoping for an amazing sunset. Got a special location in mind, which I can't tell you too many details of because it's a private residence and the owner specifically requested that I don't advertise it too much, which is cool, but I'll try and share a bit of a view with you anyway. Made it to the top of the rooftop and look at how glorious the sunset's looking. Come check this out. As skyline shots goes, this goes quite unparalleled. Check out all this view has to offer. Got the shot over here, Tower Bridge just there, and the City of London getting in the shot as well. With the sunset behind, couldn't be any more perfect. Not the only one rocking the gimbal today. Avi, what you thinking, mate?
Mate, this is one amazing piece of machinery.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Happy with your purchase?
Oh yes. No doubt about it.
So choice of lens today is a 70-200. Reason being, gives you a lot of versatility. You get a slightly wider shot, lets you frame a lot of the skyline, but you can also get really close and pick out some of the details of some of these skyscrapers. Check out some of the shots I got. And we're back. So I hope you enjoyed that little sunset chase. I'm really happy with the results of the photos. Like I said, not much of a tutorial, but just cool to watch anyway. And yeah, before I end this vlog, do you notice anything bit different about this video? So in my previous videos, I shot them all from a different angle using my 35mm prime lens. But today I thought I'd try something different, since it's all about experimenting. And I'm shooting this vlog on my 85mm prime lens, which of course is my favorite portrait lens, and it makes for a really flattering look, which is why I opted for it. Like you can see, super flattering. Just kidding. Yeah, I thought I'd try something new, get a bit up close, change it up a bit, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you give this video a big thumbs up, which really does make a difference. Hit a comment, share your thoughts on which angle you prefer. Do you prefer my 35mm prime lens, which gives you a wider field of view for the vlog, or this really up close 85mm? Would love to hear your opinion. Lastly, if you want to see more videos just like this, I'd urge you to hit that subscribe button below, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.